From the home of the Padres since 2004, we're live at Petco Park in what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Miguel Diaz, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 81. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. So a full count now. Drew Ferguson is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Drew Ferguson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Striding into the box, Jorge Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And the runner back. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. David Paulino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in, number 3. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Michael Geddes waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A shot down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
In now, Michael Geddes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Alex Dickerson waits on deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting third, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2. Missed with a breaking ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Now batting, number 6. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. from the stretch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 281 the average entering play. 3 homers and 14 driven in. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, number 29. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now to the plate, number 73. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Tim Fedorovich. Popped him up. Naylor is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 1-0. At the plate, number 5. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So digging in now, Rafi Lopez. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Houston Potts. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So striding forward now, number 21 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
21.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Tatis over to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Stepping in, Jack Mayfield, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Tatis loves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 81.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 81. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 3 as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Michael Geddes will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Michael Geddes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Federovich finds it, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Drew Ferguson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Drew Ferguson.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Pops has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Ready for another chance? Jorge Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Bases are empty. One man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Geddes going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
First baseman number 23, A.J. Reed.
Into the box now, A.J. Reed. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Into the box now, number 29, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 6. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Very weakly on the ground. Another 2-2 offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now the payoff pitch home. To short. Gonzalez takes it in. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Ball three.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball four.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh.
Now in the box,
Naylor.
Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Bouncer down the line. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 1-0. At the plate, number 73. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 73.
First offering on its way. Up around the face.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I had to count 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Tim Fedorovich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Tatis right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 21.
So striding in, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Jack Mayfield, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dean Dietz is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 65, Dean Dietz.
Standing in, number 5. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Designated hitter, number 5.
First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Stepping in, Rafi Lopez. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one gets away. forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
No one out with a runner at second. Two and 0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here it is. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in now, Houston Potts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 3. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now, Michael Geddes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Geddes is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 81. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Dickerson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew Ferguson.
Digging in once again, Drew Ferguson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Bottom of the sixth coming up, all even at one apiece. Into the box now, Alex Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Alex Dickerson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Three and two, full count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, number 6. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Dickerson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box, number 5. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Back here at Petco Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Logan Allen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Logan Allen.
Now at the plate, number 29, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, number 73. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Bouncer to the left side. To his left, Tatis. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Tim Federovic.
Digging in, Tim Federovic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Rafi Lopez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Catcher, Rafi Lopez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Number 81 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Houston Potts.
Ready once again, Houston Potts. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Lays off 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. Push softly over toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
The batter, number 3.
So stepping in, number 3. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Geddes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Missed with a slider. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. Oh, he botched it. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now, as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now another 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Zero, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Fernando Tatis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front, 3-1. Number 67 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 67.
Digging in, number 21. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder, number 21.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready now, Jack Mayfield. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Up around the face. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, number 81. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Drew Ferguson. He swings and hits it foul off. 0-1 count and the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now at the plate, Jorge Gonzalez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and it's 3-0. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Missions lead it 3-2. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Ryan Thompson.
Stepping up now, Josh Naylor.
Leading off for the Mission, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in now, number 5. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-1 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, Rafi Lopez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bullet to first base, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 8 full. San Antonio's out in front, 3-2. Colton Brewer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Colton Brewer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Reed. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Stepping in now, number 29. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Standing in, number 73. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here it is, the 3-0. Fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Fedorovich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, number 21. He'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Count still at 1-2. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Way, and that's in there. Base hit. Reed is digging for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Settling in now, Jack Mayfield. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Houston Potts.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, third baseman, Houston Potts.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Into the box now, Michael Geddes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0 pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-0, strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 73 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
From left fielder number 24, Alex Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Alex Dickerson. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses, 2-1. The count now is 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 81. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The 0-1 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 6 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Drew Ferguson.
Stepping into the box, Drew Ferguson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 is fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Jorge Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Snead comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 6. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Right fielder, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Fernando Tatis will be next. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
In now, Josh Naylor. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, number 5. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-0. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Colton Brewer claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Hooks, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.